this is a Christmas movie or not. And I want to talk about Iron Man 3. There's a lot of great things I love about Iron Man 3. We see him pretty much go through so much that it's not great that he's going through this, but it's great that we've seen what's going on with Tony and his how he feels, how he's feeling after the Battle of New York. Pretty much, we see him struggle with insanity, with PTSD, with how when he was in, how he felt like going into space and he said it feels like he was afraid of he may have to go back to Earth and such. Anyway, there's a lot of things that I really enjoyed. The storytelling of what Tony wants to do next, and that he just wants to keep going with what he wants. He just loves making armors after armors pretty much. So we see that he's making he's making more armors than expected. We see that Rhodey's not concerned that he's not getting enough sleep and such. So there's a lot of things that we see that Tony's doing for a lot of things in this film. We see that he needs to relax and such, but he just wants to keep going in such a way. And then we see that Pepper Potts, she's doing really great things and start industries in a way. And also see Happy Holden, worried about the badge thing. That was really great. Something that stands out to me in this film is the fact that there's a lot of people. People who wish there was more Iron Man action in this film. I feel like that's great and all, but I feel like the storytelling wise, it was like the way the film is. It feels like it was done right, because it shows that we need to see more Tony, not just Iron Man in this film. In Iron Man 1 and 2 we see, Tony and Iron Man pretty much, we see them one and the same now, but in this film we see Tony, stepping out of Iron Man's shadow, and that sounds a little bit weird, but hopefully yes, we understand what I'm saying. Is that Tony wants to just be, we're seeing him for him, not just for, the superhero, the Iron Man. I really liked Rhodes' new suit, the Iron Patriot. It's really great seeing him. How about help his country in his suit. We hear Tony narrating about the Mandarin, and everything looks like this film looks like, at first it looks like this film is going to be really serious and have a lot of potential of being really dark in a way, and then they turn into a joke in a way, and I understand why they're doing that, but just it's like a PG-13 film. But I feel like that was a big misstep of their part in doing so, turning the Mandarin into a joke in a way, especially that he's been character in a comic books and such. What do you think about that? About the way they treated the Mandarin in this film? Do you feel like they did the right thing or not with that? In the comments below with that. We see them in the beginning of the film. We see the Tony in the 1990s, and then 1999, him and this lady Maya were trying to figure out what they were. This new something about withdrawing limbs and such. At first, when I first saw this movie, I was so confused. I had no idea what was going on. Now I get sense of it now, and what they were doing. And this guy who met up with Tony in the elevator, wanted to Tony was not being on the roof of this trillion aim, and he pretty much projects about him in a way that's just I feel like Tony wasn't really At first he seemed interested when he saw him in the elevator, but then he decided not to. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion there to the point where Australian was confused as well, and he decided to he wanted to do his own thing, and Maya wanted to use Tony to be involved, and that involved with helping the experiments to write and such with us. And when Tony's in Tennessee, I thought that the experiments that all the Australians trying to do went wrong in so many ways. In the film, I really liked Tony's interaction with Polly, the kid. He was like, I really liked seeing stuff like that. It was really seeing that he looks up to Tony, Polly looks up to Tony, and he gets to meet him and see him. That was a really great moment, especially that in a way I felt like Polly helped guide Tony in a way. He told him that he's like the mechanic pretty much. I felt like when Tony was in Miami, he was like trying to find a Mandarin. I felt like I've seen not just Iron Man but Tony Stark, right? For real, that him being the brilliant guy, the attention guy that Tony is and always was. Like, that was a great moment to see. Then we see that they go to Roxxon, this oil company called Roxxon, which is also part of the show Cloak and Dagger, by the way, which I will talk about soon, eventually, on my podcast. But for now, like, there, you see that Tony and Roddy are trying to rescue Pepper after Tony just deceived the president pretty much, and Roddy alerts the vice president and he's still wrong, and then yeah, it's like shocking twist. I didn't see coming, so that was great. They didn't. They were trying to do what they're trying to do there. I liked how everybody loved the suits, the Iron Man suits, how they arrived, and then there was like a lot of things going on with suits. I wasn't expecting Tony to be in every single suit in the fighting, but at least I want to see them. I wish I was seeing all the suits fight in some way, to see what each suit does and such. Get a little bit glimpse of that. However, not all of them, but overall, I would like that the ending scene, the final battle scene, and we thought that Pepper was the legit we killed off, and I was like, wow, that was dark. And then Tony and Killian, they fight, and then they're back on the roof. That was a great callback, pretty much. That was a really well done. I even liked how that Pepper came out of nowhere and just hit him. Just defeated Adrian, pretty much. Adrian or Killian, pretty much. You see that Tony just decides to blow up his suits, and Mod 42 was pretty good. Like, I was like, there's so many armors he's making, that's a lot of good things there. So at the beginning of the film, we see that Happy was talking to this guy, Simon, that's his name in IMDb, but he talks to this guy, and the dude that because he's part of AIM, pretty much, so he causes a disaster, and then which leads Happy to go to the hospital, which makes Tony really get pissed off and goes to just tell the Mandarin his own address, which is insane. And we see that Tony is that throughout the film he's really mad at the fact that his friend is in coma, pretty much. So let me know wake up. So he's mad at Trevor, pretty much, at that. And then there's that great potential of this film. I really liked Roddy in this film, even though there was that for like most of the movie, Tony and Brody didn't speak to each other as much as they usually do. I feel like when they did, they was like they were trying to figure out what to do with how to save the president and Pepper as well. So that was really great films. Great moments in that film with Woody. What did I think about I'm Intrigued? What did you like about this film? Did you not like? What did you not like about this film? Is this a Christmas film? Yeah. I guess it could be. Why not? Yeah, so. Do you guys like how the interaction Tony had with Hardy with how he's trying to figure out why is Tony like that because of the aftermath of him in New York City, pretty much finding the aliens and such. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I'll click here for the other MCU reviews I've done, and click here to subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.